Hey guys, Rumblysuperset here, bringing you the update 1.7 overview of Vainglory. So just like every other update that comes out for Vainglory, there are a lot of small and large changes that come to the game. I'm going to go ahead and focus on some key changes that are coming to 1.7. Catherine's stun bug has finally been addressed by the wonderful Captain Nito. Using his coding sorcery, he has removed this threat from the Helkian fold forever. Disappearing jungle monsters. We all know what this one is, guys. We're sitting there like a good jungler like we are, farming our farm, and we decide to pull them back to be safe into the brush. And all of a sudden, the monster's like, I'm gonna go ninja status and disappear forever. Well, luckily guys, that's all been fixed. And of course, just like every other update that comes to Vainglory, we have a bunch of new skins. We have the Shirokage Taka Tier 1, the Paragon Catherine Tier 2, and most notably, the Paragon Catherine Tier 3. Now there are a bunch of others that are coming to 1.7, but I'm going to go ahead and leave those, as well as the ones I've mentioned here, in the description down below, with a link of all the in-game footage for all the heroes that have skins coming to 1.7. Card crafting is finally coming to Vainglory, and if you're like me, then you probably have quite a few cards just lying around collecting dust. Well, now we have a use for them. So how this works is, while in the Get Card section, scroll down and go to the crafting option. This will take you to the craft card section. While in the craft card section, you will have the option to either select the cards that you want to create, or the cards that you already have and you want to destroy. After you've selected your card, you will have the option to craft or destroy it. Keep in mind, to destroy a card, you must have at least one of that type of card in your possession. To get an idea of how much essence you earn for each card you destroyed, you will receive 1/6 the amount of essence it's worth for a common, 1/5 the amount for a rare, 1/4 the amount for an epic, and 1/3 the amount for a legendary. And when you craft a card, it will specify the total essence cost, which is dependent on the rarity. Dealing with those excessive pingers is now a thing of the past. You can mute teammates who are spamming pings or behaving unpleasantly by accessing the scoreboard menu. Gameplay changes. Lane minions spawn at 5 seconds into the match instead of 10 seconds. The initial last hit becomes available in lane at 35 seconds into the match. Jungle monsters spawn at 20 seconds instead of 30 seconds. Taking a minion mine increases lane minions' value by 5% gold, down from 10% gold. Item changes. Stacking active items. Using an active item will put all other identical items on cooldown. Fountain of Renewal. No longer provides reduced healing after reaching 600 health. Atlas Pauldron. Now charges up before applying its effect to nearby enemies. Stormguard Banner. Stormguard Banner, Warhorn, and Contraption have all seen increases in health. Contraption's cost has been reduced. There were also a couple other items that were addressed. If you guys want to go and check those out, I'll leave the patch notes in the description down below for you guys to check out. Hero balance changes. The dev team is always hard at work trying to make sure the game is as fair and balanced as it possibly can be, and therefore there have been quite a few hero changes introduced in 1.7. Our first hero we'll be going over is Vox. Stat and Heroic perk. The barrier has been completely removed, but because of this, they have increased its base health. Base crystal damage per shot has been increased, as well as the resonance bounce range. So this is potentially making the crystal power builds more viable. Sonic Zoom only fires double shots at targets marked by resonance. The dash movement has been reduced, but to compensate, they have also reduced the cooldown. The pulse resonance amp up has been increased. Wait for it. The bug where it also used to deal 1 instance of Vox's basic attack crystal damage to you has now been fixed. Taka. Axretsu. Damage has been reduced. Mortal wound duration has been decreased. Mortal wound DPS now has a crystal power ratio. Mortal wound duration. duration is refreshed whenever Taka Mortal strikes the target. So those were the 2 heroes I felt were the most important in update 1.7. There were also a bunch of other heroes that were addressed. There were quite a few, so I'm not going to name off every single one. I'm going to throw them in the list right here for you guys to see. But if you guys are interested, I will go ahead and put the patch notes down below in the description for you guys to refer to. And that is it for the update 1.7 overview. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!